better now.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I lack time to prepare. I'm low on precious matter.
What's up?
I'm not ready yet.
No? I'm sorry, I thought it was better.
I need time to prepare. Out of mana once again.
I love this game.
Yeah, don't use one spray.
Fine, Samantha, yes. I don't know what one spray is going to do for the entire room, but okay. Keep it away from the cats. And high up in the ceiling. I understand. Try to make things last, baby. That's a $6 bottle.
I need time to prepare that.
What's up? We'll watch an episode, Samantha. Something has their attention. Something has their attention.
I need time to prepare. I need time to prepare that.
So why don't you go work on that book you were saying you're really behind on? Yeah, okay.
Get back from them.
Try the horde thing. Trials of the horde or whatever. It's fun.
I lack the needed map. I'm not ready yet. I need time to prepare. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Hmm?
Done something. I have a question about the gems, but wait. So when you put a legendary crest in the Elder Rift,
Did you just say you were going to wait and then you just started saying
that's
it?
not the question.
Okay. You have a what?
When you put a legendary crest
In what?
in an
A rift.
Elder Rift, is that the only point of them to go in the rift, or what
Yes.
else? Okay.
Yes, it guarantees you a legendary gem.
Okay, so you don't.
Otherwise, rare gems only give you a chance of one happening.
Okay.
A legendary crest guarantees one. And then there's the other one, which is like a blah 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 legendary crest, an eternal legendary crest. That allows for that gem to be sold on the auction.
Okay.
So you can get money. Because the idea is you'll probably never get the gem that you want.
Okay.
So the idea is to keep selling all the gems that you can till you can afford to buy the one from the auction that you need for your build.
Okay.
Or get stupid lucky and get it.
Okay.
Yes.
I need time to prepare that.
Oh, we missed the carriage thing, didn't we?
No. Look at your activity calendar. Shows you what time things happen today. Those things happen on Saturdays, but at multiple times. I think there's one at 7:30. I think there's one at 10. The last events are at 10 o'clock.
What's Fable with?
Those are equipment pieces that you get for salvaging set items. And they're based on the difficulty that you salvage, the item. Like, let's say you get a set item in HAL 3, you'll get a HAL 3 Wisp. Then once you have 5 Wisps, you can actually use those to create your own piece of set armor, so you can fill out the whole left side with your set that you want. So as you get all kinds of useless, or you do things that get you set items, and they're not the set you want, or they're weak, you can just sell them, salvage them, and you'll get those wisps.
Okay.
And let's say you're at HAL 8 and you have a shit ton of HAL 5 wisps, you can actually go to the other guy and convert 5 wisps of 3 into 1 wisp of 4. You know what I mean? You can upgrade them. See how that works? So you can just like keep kind of collecting them and moving them up tiers, or use them to. So when you go to the blacksmith, you'll see there's crafting and set crafting. If you click on set crafting, it'll bring you to the page where you can actually use those wisps. If you have more, if you have 5 wisps, you can do it now. Just giving you the information.
Yeah.
Don't feel good at all.
Do your feet feel normal, just look like that, or do they feel painful or...
No, they're painful, baby. I'm just trying not to complain about how much pain I'm in usually. My whole body's always got an aching, burning sensation to it. Always, 24/7 with this psoriasis. I just don't complain about it because I can let this absolutely absorb my life right now, or I can try and have small wins. Trust me, I would drive you insane. I would drive myself insane if I were to complain as much as I want to. Doesn't look comfortable, does it? Severe weather storm warning. Oh, it just started looking at out of nowhere. See, like, it's just, like, weather's cool. Like, see how there's this massive system that's moving up through Ottawa? This is what we just missed. I was so mad. So mad that this whole storm just missed us. But, like, I'm like, okay, I've assumed tonight we're good, right? Like, the weather's dropping, mixtures, the way that the weather's mixing. And then, like, out of nowhere... So that's now. Just forming over the city. So, like, it's just cool how, like, weather, but what's driving that? You know, like, it's just cool. I wish I knew the forces behind it that caused it to, because it's like that could explode. That's why it's saying there's like a watch, because it's opening up. That shows me that it could be like that all night. Decent. I love storms.
Obviously, I know that.
But, like, these storms were calling for what they call gorilla hail. Golf ball size hail drops. So, like, that was the only thing stopping me from, like, literally while you were sleeping, getting in the car and just hauling ass north. Because, like... Oh! That was the video I wanted to show you. Do you remember the end of Twister? That massive fucking tornado.
I remember the movie.
Yeah, the end of... But, like, the massive F5 tornado, they're running away from it for, like... And then they go in, they get stuck, and they... It doesn't really matter about the specifics, but, like, the sheer size and power of that storm. Do you remember? Okay? Do you remember me telling you that Reed Timmer, that guy, is, like, fucking insane? Can we watch a video together? Okay, I'm gonna put it on the screen. Stop what you're doing. For 1 second. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I promise it's worth it. Well, you don't have to stop what you're doing, just watch the screen. You ready? Retimmer. Right next to it. That's an F5 tornado. You can just hear the wind.
Imagine being there doing that.
You see the lightning inside?
Yeah. Imagine being there and doing that and then realizing you never clicked record.
Yeah. So he's just made probably $500,000 off of this video. Everyone picked it up. CNN. He sold it to everyone. And like big time money. And remember the end of the movie with the rain? And like they're all laying there. And like, ah, it's literally like the end of Twister. But that was a big storm. Yeah. And it was the end of it too, right? Like you just saw, like monster to nothing in less than a second, just goes away. You all just got dominated because he's trying to use. You all just got fucking dominated. People can't stand him, by the way. That's why he's always alone. Like the community cannot stand him. He's so full of himself. And he puts himself in dangerous situations unnecessarily. Hey, he's still alive. Guys, I'm not mad at you. I was just very scared of why you were in there. I'm going to talk to Osmond about that. He has to fix that closed entirely. They did that to fix the water downstairs that was leaking. They should have definitely left that open. It's a lazy shot work. Do you remember if I had bad psoriasis before we moved into this apartment?
It didn't.
I wonder. Could there be something in the walls, like mold or bacteria, that could be causing this to me? Like, I left and cleared out. Calms down when I'm in the house. I think I'm just trying to grab at straws now. It's like you would be sick or something. But like it's not like that. It's like it could be something bad in my immune system is just triggered by it. And you could have the same thing and your system just deals with it properly. It could be that simple. But I'll say the weirdest feeling I have right now is when my foot drains. The swelling, because you can tell it's like a liquid there. So when I get it up like that, it starts to tickle. You feel the tickle, and then it feels wet, but inside the foot. Like you want to put like a towel on the foot, like to dry it off, but it's dry.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah. Like right now, it just feels like puffy and like around toes. Like when I move my feet, you feel just like squishiness. And then when I have it up, it just goes away and it sinks down to the ankle. I feel it in my ankles, and then it goes away for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm just sitting outside, like everyone's in shorts, backpacks. And shit. What is everyone doing? Don't they know that there's storms? Shouldn't they be at home watching the storms? And dudes are like, man, I didn't even know it was going to rain. I'm like, how do you not know it's going to rain? Like, how are you not looking at radars like, all the time? Like, that's literally what my brain is thinking. I'm not saying that. Like, why aren't you as obsessed with this shit as I am? Like, why aren't you, like, you're an adult. You should be, like, you should think storms are cool. You should know when they're happening. You should know to plan it. You shouldn't be outside in, like, a white t-shirt. Like, oh, whoops. By the way, I had no idea that there's 2 towers being built across the street. I had no fucking clue. I was just sitting there and I look up and I see, like, directly behind the big building, there's another tower. There's the one to the right that we know of being built. There's one directly behind. And it's finally been built up. And I look, I'm like, what the fuck? And I look. Those are $1 million condos. Yeah. No. I was thinking about it. I'm just going to put this in that new building just across the street. I like this area. Just move us right into that condo. Not going to happen. Cheapest is $1.3 million. And that's a bachelor. $1.3 million for a bachelor. And it's going to be a great building. Oh, holy shit. This is all scarred outside. God, man, this grind is insane. It takes me a good 4.5 hours of non-stop gameplay to get a single level right now. Like, non-stop. Like, don't even stop like once. Kill, kill, kill. And there's people running around level 100. I'm like, how is that fucking possible? Like, there was someone level 100 3 days into the game. That's 0 sleep. 4 people non-stop for 3 days straight. That's what Shroud did. To get Megan Fox to give him a kiss on the cheek. Holy shit, what a nerd. Well, to be honest, I probably would have done the same if I knew that was what the fucking reward was. By the way, on the list. Like, Ryan Gosling's probably on yours? No?
Okay, I'm doing a challenge rift. It's a focus.
Oh, there's a new Challenge Rift event. What rank are you?
I don't know right now. I'll wait till I'm done. Something.
I'm like 150 something.
Really? On your new one?
On my barbarian?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I haven't done anything. I've been fishing for 4 days straight.
You said you're 100 and something. I'm only 50 something.
Love, the lower the rank, the better.
Oh, then I'm not looking at rank. I'm talking about how...
No. There's like this event where, like, based on your performance in challenge rifts, you get a rank.
Okay, well...
But at the end of the season, what your rank is in challenge rift performance.
Oh, well, I've never been trying to perform good. I didn't know about that.
Just look at it. Go into the events after this. You know how there's all the events on the left side? There's something called Proving the Rift or something like that. Just read it. It gives you a ranking and everything. And based on your ranking at the end of the season, you get a bunch of stuff.
Oh, well, shit. I've just been letting other people do the work, and...
That's what you should be looking at. Every week there's a new event or something, so you should always try and keep an eye out. person really scared you, but it was really waited at the computer? Fun. Yeah, literally, it was just waiting to do
I would.
They're grossly overpopulated, they carry nothing but disease. They're not cute. They shit on literally everything. Their shit carries disease. Their dead carcasses carry disease. I promise the next bubonic plague theory is going to come from a fucking midget. Mark my words. Back in the day, it was rats. Rats on ships. You know? That's how the bubonic plague got around. Fleas. It wasn't the rats. Like, rats weren't infected. It was the fleas that were carried, that were in the fur on the rats. And they would be stowed away in the flour. And then what happened is it got to Europe. And Europe that was the time of the Romans, and they had this beautiful thing that they created called roads, which didn't exist anywhere else in the world. So it was this perfect pathway for the bubonic plague to just move all through Rome, and it just killed everybody. If they didn't have roads, they would have been isolated pockets, and they would have died out. But no, it's just like what happened to COVID. Like, we have so many transportation routes that it can just hitch a ride everywhere. And it was around the world in a month. Back in the day, that's nearly impossible. It would be isolated and dead. We just need one more thing. Like, I want to watch Contagion again. Such a good movie. So good.
Where I am in This Is Us, it's mid-COVID.
Yeah.
Where it's like...
Everyone's dying?
Super, yeah.
Yeah. Well, people don't realize that at the peak of COVID for the States, like, by then, the COVID exhaustion had already kicked in, but everyone was still dying. People still think of 9/11 as, like, one of the worst things that has ever happened. Like, the amount of people that died at once. That amount of people were dying every day from COVID. Every single day. A 9/11's worth of people were dying in the States. So, like, yeah, priorities, people. I need you to move the chair. Thank you. You're good. You don't have to move it that much. It was just, it's very tall. So when it, like, moves over, it definitely cuts into the screen. And it doesn't look like it, because you haven't really played this game much, but you... Oh, I'm dead. You really need to be able to see all the screen at all times. Have any chance of, like, not being fucking dead immediately. Gotcha. So that's what Avalanche looks like. I'm not ready.
There we go. This isn't what you're asking, but in difficulty, I'm at 54.
No, go to the events.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Over there.
I need time to prepare that.
Still can't believe that kid died. So fucking stupid. It's hard to pronounce his name. 18-year-old. Spa Francorchamps this morning. Massive accident. Almost the exact same thing that happened to Antoine Hubert. Remember that accident I showed you where the car hit the wall and like came back onto the track, and then the one car couldn't stop in time and smashed into the side of it, and he died from that accident? Almost the exact same thing happened in the exact same spot on the exact same track. Like, haven't you fucking learned? Like, 18 years old, driving conditions that F1 would have been canceled. Like, they wouldn't have been racing. And these are kids, like kids. Everyone is furious.
Oh, geez. 185.
Your rank?
Yeah.
I'm like 156. Oh, I'm probably way lower then. Last
Because
time.
I told you, I'm just